Hi guys, good day everybody. Welcome back to the Twins podcast. My name is Tsidiso.
I am Matsidiso.
And together we are
the
the T Twins
on the Truth
podcast.
Welcome.
Welcome.
If you haven't been here before, welcome.
Welcome
And
to
this
the
is home.
family. Okay, so guys, I know we've been saying this a lot, and people were complaining that now we can't watch our videos in peace because we have to watch 30 minutes.
There's no such guys. It was 30 seconds.
30 minutes. We're not champion. We're not champion. No.
30 minutes is the whole podcast.
30 minutes. I'm like, no ways. All right, but then don't skip the ads.
We love you and we appreciate you for not skipping the ads.
Yeah. Yeah, we are back with another story. It's a continuation of what happened within Umfana Wasemalawi.
Yes. So one day we are in church and then this guy comes and says, I want to make everybody rich in this hall, not just hall, many halls, as you know, it's the main hall and the overflows. Then everything he says, we're like, yeah, you know. But come to think of it, all the things that he's saying, like now when I'm sitting here, when he says that, there is no excitement in, I wonder what is it that they do there, that everything that he says, like we don't question, we just go crazy, yay, you know. Yeah, because even things that don't matter. You find people celebrating. You are lying.
I never did.
You find people going crazy and celebrating, and you're like, but what is this? Basic things. So yeah, he comes and he says, I'm gonna make everybody rich. You know me, I'm rich. Your prophet is rich. You have to be rich. If you are the son of this man, you've got to be like this man. Yeah, you see me, I drive Bentleys.
Yeah, he used to say Bentleys.
You were saying a Bentley, guys. I'm not lying. That's how he says it. So all of you guys here are going to be driving Bentleys. Like, yes. So he says, I have an idea. God came to me and he said, I'm going to come up with this investment plan, commodities investment. So I want all of you guys to come. He doesn't say you are going to invest. He says, I'm going to make money for you. You don't have to worry because, you know, there are people who are well trained, who know how to do this trading thing.
And me as a prophet, I already
know how it goes. When the market goes down, I already know when it goes. There is no way because God tells me everything. Yonke, dog. And when you are there, you believe. There is no way. So now he says, on Saturday, I'm going to be having a workshop here. I'm gonna pray for everyone who's coming for this workshop. And I'm going to instill this knowledge in you. It's like I'm going to transfer whatever knowledge that I have into you guys. I'm going to hotspot it. So on Saturday, 8 o'clock, you come here. All these people are gonna be here. They will explain to you. Myself, I will be there and teaching you how to do this thing of investing in commodities. And guys, I think it was like they wanted to say forex trading, but they didn't want to say it. They didn't want to use the word because already people were sensitive with forex trading and all. So that's what they said. So he says, to come to this, to attend the workshop, I think it was something like 2,500 rand.
I didn't go.
I can't remember very well, but between 2.5 and 3,000. I would say that 2.5 and 3,000, but I can't remember well, but it was somewhere there. Yeah, I know I went there.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I took my money and I went there because I wanted all corners of making money. So I'm like, okay, let me go and learn. Yeah. because sometimes the opportunities present themselves before us, and because we are stubborn. Hey, like this is a serving spoon.
Yeah.
So when you are sitting at home, but this man says, "Hey, come make money." Yeah. It sounded a little bit practical. So I said, okay, let's go.
Yeah.
I went there, and then I met this lady called Trompo on a queue. When I arrived there,
in the queue.
Yeah, in the queue. It was a very long queue. Like, I wasn't expecting so many people to be coming there to pay 3,000.
I think even people who didn't go to that church, I don't know how they advertise.
Because Trompo wasn't going to that church.
No.
But I learned, like, you attract, because she was in the church industry as well.
Oh,
she was attending the other church that is exactly like this one.
Oh.
Yeah, so she's in the church industry. It's easy to manipulate her because, she's around there.
Yeah, not just anyone from there who just bumboga and say,
So there were so many people, guys. That queue, like, Mina, I started calculating those 3,000 rands. You know me and my calculator. I was like, okay, how many people here? It means like, because we're in this queue, it was going slowly, so, and then the hall gets filled, and then the other hall gets filled. We're still not there. Around lunchtime, I think about my 1 o'clock. Now it's 1 o'clock, we are not in yet. That's how busy it was. That's how long this queue was, guys. So the queue of taking, and they had this thing in that church. Most of the time they'll tell you we take only cash. No speed points and whatever. For such things they wanted cash. So now they are counting this money is in buckets. They actually batlisa the bad. Why it's about bad. But like in rural areas. Le ma Alex he. But it's ya le zenk. Se kholo.
Oh, le zenk.
Arma zenk yak. Give us some zenk yak.
Guys, let me just touch on it.
Okay.
So there was this guy called Safari. So he was staying in a shack. So every time when he was fighting with his wife, he would want to pull out his mazenke from the shack. And he would go around like a madman. Mazenke, give us a mazenke.
That was very funny. So guys, they put it in that bath. It's a bathtub.
Yeah,
it's huge, and it's like so many of them. Whatever to counter chelete, counter chelete na go kala go go ke na ki thiba hangata because ke wa tsa ke I will feel it. Now he knows that ni khalelele mali. Yeah, uzokhuluma ngami athi wozala. There was a lady here. She was busy. Khaletse chelete ya fela yara ke khaletse se ke fe haka khaletso. But it's okay, guys. When I actually 3,000. So around my 1:30 lunchtime, because to attend that they were offering lunch. You know, lunch nyana nama. It's not even that big. Like pack nyana. For my pack nyana, chicken or whatever, maybe salad, rice, and then they will give you some refreshment. So yeah. Coke or something. So now, lunchtime, we are in this queue. I'm with Dineo now. Remember Dineo, my friend? So now Dineo knows some of the ushers who were busy serving lunch. One of the guys there who knows Dineo says, oh, okay, would you guys please come and help us? Because now we need to move this queue. It's getting late. It's lunchtime. Other people haven't even registered, which was us. We haven't been registered at that time. So now we leave our things there. We go help with the lunch, serving people and all. So at 2 o'clock, we're starting again. So now they're saying, oh, because now it's halfway there. It's after lunch.
So tell me, while you're still queuing there, is there anything happening in the hall?
Yes.
People who have already registered.
Exactly. It's these pastors. They come there and motivate. And these forex traders. And one of the guys that I saw there, I'll get to that story. There's some Zambian guy who was busy telling us, because I went and Googled him after that. Yeah, I've got a huge house. You know, I have a house in Balito. I have a house in Waterfall. I have a house like bega busy asitshela ngama properties wakhe, izimoto zakhe, because he flies business class, because he does this and this. So that it's yo, you know, these people, they keep telling us, life is so easy for them. But there was nothing. It was related to
like, what is this?
So that, like, you know, when you go to this motivation seminars, and then these people go on stage and then they tell you, I'm so rich, I do this and this and that. It was like that. It was the Zambian guy who was busy. I knew his name. No. You know why this guy sat in my mind? It's because when they opened that case of people who invest, who actually
the ones who got arrested at the airport with the wife.
Exactly, that's him. Yeah, that's him. Because he said, umfana wase Malawi now, and he wanted this guy to take a fall. He said it was him, it was his company.
That's how he rolls.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people, even with the ushers, because one thing I've realized, okay, let me say something. When you are in that church, there's like a lot of abuse from the ushers. You know, something just to distract you. Hey, move. Like this time when they just decided, okay, Muprofita today is going to pray for people with who are HIV positive. Because already they have their own people who they people who are not even HIV positive. Exactly. So remember, there's a lot of people who went to that church because they are HIV, they are really HIV positive. So when real people go and queue there, I guess the ushers know they are really people. They will cause some distraction. Hey, move, stop, and then you end up not being able to go there, test and do all those things. And profit magafika. Hey, I heard that ushers were being rude to people. You ushers, you know, I'm gonna fire all of you. But it's a plan. It's like
they get trained.
Yeah, they get
ushers.
trained.
Remember, there was a church service on Monday, for which they were saying it's a business seminar. That one we didn't miss because the business again. Then there was a church service again on Friday. On Saturday, all these ushers, they go there. They actually get trained on how to treat people.
Yeah. Remember this other time he called about 10 pastors, and then he said, I'm firing these people because they are fornicating in the church. They are fornicating. But I just
sleeping with women.
They're sleeping with me. I just looked at them. I'm like, this is a plan. Go like, what's about damage control? How about we carry? Discipline.
Yes.
Yeah. That time it's him.
But honestly speaking, in that church, you know those people who used to sit in front, who were in the main hall, everyone slept with everyone there.
Yes.
Like, uzoba thi umfazi kabantu bani ulala nalo naye uyazi and bayazi bonke. So now
even naye ngiyakutshela wena.
So now we go to this thing. It's lunch, after lunch. So they announced, okay, we're gonna be nice to you guys because you only registered after lunch. You have missed a lot of information. Now you're gonna pay 1.5.
Okay.
Yeah, that's 1.5. And remember, Dino and I paid 3,000. So I'm gonna pay 1.5 now because we were serving there. We happened to be inside the hall already because when they finished serving, because everybody inside, they thought we had already registered because we even have seats. We sit down and everything. It starts. Dino keeps saying to me, so let's go and pay. So now, why should we go and pay? Because we are already inside. Because they even gave us the book. There was a book.
There's a book.
They said that book. I don't know where it is, but I kept it for the longest time.
I asked you, what did you get? You said, no, here is the book. Read the book. Let me see. And then this book is just about the Bible.
Even this thing, it's not even big. I think he was lazy when he did it. So now,
the book is all about...
It's the prayer, guys. But he said it's the book that's going to teach us how to do trading. But when I read the book, he has, quoted some scriptures there and there. He wrote, then you say how to make money. Then he writes a scripture. I was like, this person did copy and paste from the Bible and put it in here. And then we should believe that this is the trading book. It's a guide for trading. I read this book over and over again and I was like, but I'm still the same. I don't get any guidelines from this book.
It will happen like
God knows.
magical.
If I read this book, God knows that I want to trade.
Yes.
Obviously, God will come and say, Matsit, so now it's going up. It's going down. Hey, uyawazala ngathi lo mfana yo.
Kumbula lezo mali. Ya Deborah Fraser. Kudlaliwe ngabantu. Kudlaliwe ngabantu.
Because the fact that we believed. No, I've seen people. There's this guy, Bray.
Yeah.
We used to go to varsity with him. Hey, he hated this guy from the beginning.
From day one.
From day one. Like, so he used to write some statuses. He said to me, because he's the first person to laugh when I initially came out. Yeah, he saw me, but
he kept quiet.
He kept quiet. He didn't say anything to me. I think those people who are sensitive, he didn't want to offend me. He would look at me doing all these things, going there, but he didn't say anything. But the day I came out and said, guys, I've been stupid, and all those who said to me, this is wrong. I mean, so guys, like there were people who said, I told you so. I said, I'm ready for I told you so.
Yeah.
I am so ready. Guys, one thing about me, if pride, if I've messed up, I've messed up. If you told me that when I was Osha, and I didn't listen, I'm that person.
Yeah, so one thing I've noticed, I'm not saying anyone, I'm just saying a lot of people who went to that church hoping it's real. So because there were people who were saying, no, this thing is fake. Yeah, your prophet, this and this and this. Even when they realize that this thing is fake, indeed, this thing like Bombay. So they are not going to leave because they feel like they will be like satisfying those people who were warning them. So the problem, this thing is like when you are in a bad relationship or bad marriage, when you have been warned, hey, this guy, this and this and this, and you go and date the guy or you go and marry the guy. So now when you experience it yourself, now it's time for you to step back. You are scared. I don't know if you are scared or it's pride or you don't want to. Other people satisfaction.
Yes, they don't want to admit that.
People are like that. A lot of people are like that. And if someone behaves like that in relationships, even in churches, she's still going to behave like that.
Yeah, they do the same.
They do the same.
I can't leave because now people should see this thing as perfect because I portrayed it as perfect. If we okay, you will tell me.
Embarrassment. If it's someone who is doing embarrassing thing, it's not me. Every time I even maybe there's a marriage, right?
Yes.
And the husband goes and cheats, and people are saying he embarrassed the wife.
Why?
How
am I embarrassed? No, I say the same thing.
Even now I'll be the one who will go and tell people. I'm not even going to hide it. He's going around embarrassing himself. He's not embarrassing me. It's him.
Yeah, you remind me of the story of this other lady. She's a podcaster as well.
Yeah.
I see she was commenting a lot. This thing about my panda.
Yes.
So people who know the husband, they came and said, this one, she talks too much. We're going to show pictures of his husband with some side chicks. I was like, so other people, they like,
when ungena phela
bahamba ngayo bathi she's going to. I was like, why should she be embarrassed? Like, she's not the one. She's not the one. Like, I don't know, women sometimes they can insult you.
Yeah.
Because of what your partner is doing. You just said my partner.
I was not there. Now I'm keeping my vows. I'm alright. I'm not gallivanting. If he's gallivanting, it's him. With his body, with his mind, with everything. It's got nothing to do with me.
Even this housewives.
Yeah.
They like doing that.
Yeah, when
lot.
they fight.
Yeah, we heard that your husband is doing this and this. Yeah, oh husband. So
mina
angithi mina ngila
nawe uyambona nawe ngiphelele.
So mina, if I made a mistake, I made a mistake, guys. I don't care whether you're gonna laugh. I know there are people. There's someone who said, yeah, I remember I said, yeah, I remember when you went there and you did the risk. At that time, we real deal, and I'm not even going to be embarrassed about it. Yes, at that time, this is the real deal. Yes, I loved him at that time.
Yeah. So manja
this relationship in how sorry, this guy. Of course. Yes, and sometimes, yeah. So, it's fine.
When it comes to this one's you can't just come to me and want me to be embarrassed on behalf of another person.
My life will never stop.
It will never.
I've moved on. My eyes are open.
Yeah.
So, do you know how busy so now I'm relaxing. So good short. I've kept my 3,000 rand. I already have a book. I've eaten.
Yeah.
So now I'm inside the hall and I even.
So now you are trying to scam this.
I'm trying to scam him. So do you know what? Do you know? But I didn't know. I feel like she owes me.
She must pay.
You know what? So let's go pay. But now we are here. Why should we go and pay? But then we can't be scamming the prophet. What's it? He sees us right now. Like, do not believe that this man says, if he sees us, it's fine. You know, we're going to be embarrassed because when the man of God arrives here, he's going to say there are two ladies. I can see two ladies who didn't pay. They tried to scam the God. The one from God, no. Now I felt bad because I felt like I'm a horrible person. I don't want to pay, but I wanted to keep my money, guys. I really wanted to keep that money.
And then you paid. So,
okay. Now we go there.
That made you leave the country, right?
Yeah, it started there.
Yeah.
Yeah, there will be a continuation of it. It started right there where he called all of us. So now we're also patelele 3,000 rands or the 1.5 that some of us paid. You feel like I've already invested. Let me continue furthermore because this was an application to these commodity things. And he says to us, we register our names there. There will be emails that will be sent to us explaining everything. He said some of us are going to be investing in oil, in gas, you know, those kind of things.
Yeah.
Speaks
big things.
Yeah. So, okay, it's fine. Then I think the other church service
But I remember you contacting the brother again.
It's gonna come there.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Now I keep receiving no email. And then I think there was another church service. Ababa email address. Okay, if you're gonna start investing now, so email this. They send a message to this email address. Then they will give you all the details on how to. The lowest that you could put was 100,000. That's where people sold their houses, their cars, because they were saying I think in 4 weeks you were gonna get double of that. There's a lot of money. Others resigned and then they cashed out their provident funds. When it comes to that, people sold their cars, their houses, guys.
Guys, you know,
there are people who invested millions.
Each and every gathering that I go to, like maybe the party, the funeral, when people are sitting and talking, there's going to be someone who invested in that thing. And people are so, one thing about being scammed, I don't know why people get so embarrassed to talk about being scammed. People hide it. And it's so sad because when you hide it, the scammers take advantage because they know. So other people are not going to know out there. So there's no awareness in this thing. But to tell the truth, it's embarrassing being scammed.
Yeah, that was the biggest
Takes
one.
time.
Then that's when he bought that hotel in Rustenburg. The glamorous one. You know, I can't
so much. Gotta happen. That was 10 years ago. Okay.
So now I'm thinking, okay, I need to invest in this thing. Remember, 100. 100 again. Then Sis K approached me and she said to me, Matsiri, so let's do it jointly.
Yeah.
I have 50K, you're gonna put 50, I put 50. And they tell you where you're going to miss out. You know, if you're not investing in this thing, now you're going to be the only poor person in this church. When you look around you, people will be driving Bentleys,
Maseratis.
Yes, and Maseratis, you'll be the only one driving that Skorogoro. He used to say, that's Skorogoro.
Yeah, he used to say, Corolla.
The Corolla.
He
hated Corolla. You'll be driving that Corolla by yourself, and everyone around you will be in a Bentley,
Maserati.
Yeah,
our parking here, it will be full of the supercars.
Yay! So at that time, his younger brother now is my friend. I call him the same person that I called when during the miscarriage. I called the guy and I say, hey, my brother, I want to invest. This thing, I'm trying to put money here and there. How does it work exactly? Tell me. Your brother, like the same reaction that he gave me during the pregnancy rescue, he gave me the same reaction. We'll talk later. Wait a minute. You know what I'm thinking? Because he kept saying, wait. I will get back to you about it. Because he even said, when I come to South Africa, we'll have a meeting, then we can explain. But wait. That's what he said. So I waited. I didn't put the money. I didn't follow up. I didn't do anything. So my money was with me. I said, okay, let me keep it to me. But him remember, I was angry at him because the other time when I checked, they said it has closed. The first portion, like it has closed, so we have to wait for another portion. I was like, I wanted to make this money now. How can this guy? Babis, when you talk about useless things, he wants to be there and talk about this. But when I want to talk about making money, he says I should wait. Which one he doesn't really, care for me. That guy is actually saving me. So now, I think no, those people who have put in their money, the money is not coming back. After a month now, is wait for 2 months, wait for 3 months, wait for 4 months.
But tell me, is there anyone who ever got even a cent from that thing? No. I've never met anyone who says,
Nobody got the money Nobody got the money out of that investment. So now what I'm thinking is this. I think the brother knew what was happening.
Yes.
Now that not necessarily this like close relationship, a personal relationship. If this girl can go and invest her money there, she's the one who's going to expose us. Because now we have a personal relationship. Because they have their own but whatsoever. They put in this fall on somebody else. So now
everyone, there's someone who's gonna take your fall.
Exactly. So now if I did it, I was gonna say I even spoke to the bride. Yes, there was proof that I invested this money. So they decided, people who are close to us, let's make sure that they don't invest in this. So that's how I got saved from that scare. Yeah, but mine was nothing. I was willing to put 50K.
Yeah,
that was nothing. Because
people
invested
a lot
millions.
of money, guys.
Yeah,
people sold their cars. Others sold their businesses. Yeah. So how long is this video? Should we go
to the church building?
building?
I think we should still go to the church building. I don't think it's that. Is it that long? Did you check the time?
Yeah, I think it's 25 minutes.
Oh, okay. So remember, one day we're sitting in church and then the man comes and says, God visited me last night. He showed me this huge land. And the building is massive. Guys, those people, they were planning their things, right? They even did, like, they mock up.
Like
Of that
plan,
the whole plan.
The whole plan.
You know how you enter that city, like
Yeah,
it's the ECG city. Yeah. Then the parkings, guys, it's like I guess now more like a boy.
Hey, mall is nothing compared to that thing that.
But we were
showed
left
me.
speechless. Building here, no.
Yeah.
Even like there is a university inside it.
Yes.
Yeah, like the orphanage home. You know, everything. It's like the hotel on the side. And then this church building.
Dubai, man.
Yeah, the whole of Dubai.
Yeah.
It's this church. Yellow fan.
Yeah.
I am building this church. The church is there. The good news is that.
Yeah, we don't like the good news is that. Yeah.
We building this church. The church is there. Then Bakala. Yeah. About this church is worth maybe 500 million. Yeah, 500 million. They think he's got 500 million in his bank account. And then the bad news is that 500 million is in your pocket. And of course, like starting from that day, how much are you pledging? Are you pledging? You have to pledge people, and then the other one will come and say, "Hi, Papa." It started lower. I will give 50,000. It's a high color 50,000. Now we don't qualify here.
But he made sure. Everyone, even if you are poor, you contribute. Yeah.
And then yes, and then he collected some stones. Like this stone is like they resemble a building. Yeah. So every time you put the money, buy money. So you have a lot.
No, it was the letter because every time you that one in a deposit too. Every time you deposit into the bank account, you even send like proof of payment. So this proof of payment is like they print it out and they put it there on top of the stone, and your name is there. Yeah, so
they even said the nicest thing about it is that there will be a wall of fame.
A wall of
yes. So once you have contributed, your name will be there for years and years and years. Every time God comes, He will see your name. Guys, like uNkulunkulu uzohlala aqabake ngawe ngalonke ixesha.
Wall of
fame, guys. So now they start pledging. Hey, Papa, 50K. Yo, irimawuzat kunomuntu la right next to you athi 2 million. When you look at this guy, he was on a queue. You look at his shoes. You look at Buckingham High. How? This
was I'll never forget that guy. I had 10 million. That's you. Judgment.
Hey, how? Yo, and it is perfect. It's like he knows what we were giving. I know, and I can't when we used to ask ourselves so many questions. Whatever that I'm thinking, and I know you are also thinking of it. And before we can even discuss it, he will give us an answer. He was and he will come and say, you think people are poor here? You are the only one who's poor. And that guy next to you has got money. You are the only one who's poor. That man. Then we find out later, these people were planted so that Abantu Bake, maybe he gave them 500. 500 rand. You must stand up and say 10 million. And you got 200 rand, you say, and that's investment for you.
Yeah,
because when the guy sitting next to me says 10 million, I feel guilty. Whatever amount
because
I
you
have.
look at the guy, this guy,
lawyer.
this one, because you have to buy food and
yeah, he took everything that he has. So people do anything for God.
Yeah.
You go back home, then you sell everything, then you come back and say, okay, I remember that time was Bamba.
Yeah, that was Bambi. Was Bambi.
Then he came back and said, okay, it will start from 2,000. And the minimum is 2,000 rand.
Yeah.
So we went back and we did like a clearance sale. Yeah. On our sunglasses. Clearance sale, we sold mighty 4,000. Then somebody else. Yo guys,
it's a killer Rona village.
I was Bambi Lelabo.
Even today, I still want to find a way of getting my money back. When you manage to get your money back? When I'm still trying to find a way of getting my money, my 2K back. But just that, my husband, but I shouldn't tell him.
Don't involve the husband.
Yeah, if I involve you, hey!
Yeah. Remember, you kept saying, hey, my so, hey, keep quiet.
Yeah.
I want my money back, and I'm gonna get my money back.
Yeah.
Sing it really much.
Yeah.
So the other time, so now this guy also was going to. I think now I'm out of the church.
Yeah.
Yeah. Would say, give me, I have to be closer to the church. That Friday.
Yeah.
There is this international visit, whatever. I give it the international visits is where they bring 7,000.
Yes.
Now that there is a lot of money involved there, he's a family member. I know they steal this money from the prophet. That's the prophet, the one who knows everything, who sees everywhere. And there was this lady in Malawi who stole about 20 million from this international visit. Like every week she was trying hiding money. And then when she got about 20 million, she went back to Malawi and she bought trucks. That lady, she knew from the beginning,
yeah,
because you are not gonna steal from that powerful man, who speaks to God like face to face. There is no way that you do that.
Yeah.
The
funny thing is that Malawians, they know that this man. They used to laugh at us. They used to laugh because I remember. We went to this place in Lenasia. I was going to
that guy
cut
was
my pants. The guy was the tailor. So I went to the tailor. When I'm in there, so so this guy is laughing. He's looking at me. He's like, "Oh, you go to Bush church?"
Yeah.
I say, "Yeah, sir. You know that I'm from the same village with that guy."
Yes.
That guy is fake. And that guy, and this guy was laughing. Hey. When this guy looks at me, he sees Bombay.
Yes,
he sees
because you are. You are Popeye.
I was so angry. So I tell people, people who go to church, and people like, acknowledge. But he used to say that a lot. Yeah, and then this other one, he came. So when we were building there, so we got discouraged because people kept on stealing our things, guys. So the my thing didn't prosper because these people kept on stealing from us. So now we're like, we've built. What are we gonna do with this building? There's this guy called Ali from Malawi as well. He lives there in the township, and he says to us, I've got a business. So I want to, because you guys' place is closer to the main road, so simply what business he was doing.
Nah,
So can you please hire me this place so that I can, operate my business and pay you rent? Good shot. And then the guy came. We leave. We allow him. We sign a contract and everything. He even pays deposit. And the first month, right?
Yeah, in the first month, rental.
When we come, this guy has built his own thing inside our building.
He has got his building structure inside our building.
It's like,
how?
And you know how these people build sometimes. Like,
and again, if you are renting a place, you are not supposed to put a building structure like a permanent structure.
Permanent structure. So now we're starting to have a fight with the guy. Like, Ali, it doesn't work like this. We and Zani, man. Man. Hi.
I've paid you.
No, you've paid us, but this is not the agreement. The guy is on board piece.
Yes.
Okay, then he went to the cops.
She said, no, you are not gonna do this anymore. Actually,
leave. Leave.
The contract has expired. Now remember, we need to hire someone who's going to build this $11. So manje, it's money, I guess. So actually, when we are hamba, no, he went to the cops.
Hey, and then the cops came to arrest them. So, guys, you see how delusional we become when we go to that church. So these stickers that we buy of him, with picture of him, we've put it there by the gates. And we're like, Ali's not gonna win this fight. He's already laughing at us, mocking us.
Of the major.
Guys, the picture, because the guy is also from Malawi and he knows this guy is fake. So these people are trusting the guy. They've put their trust in this guy.
That's why he was playing with us.
Exactly. So now the cops come. It's a high filter. The cop now can just bang. Now we're going to win this.
I remember we actually had that court case.
Yes.
Yeah, there in the living room. And then the cops are like, you guys need to sit down and we talk about this.
Yeah.
And now I want them arrested. He wants us arrested immediately. Then the cops were like, oh, okay, no, it's fine. Let's sit down. But do you understand that this is not your property? Yes, it's their property. So how do you put like the whole structure inside their building? Roof.
Yeah. That was looking weird.
My brother, you have lost.
Yeah.
You are xenophobic. I know, guys. That was too much.
That was fun.
But then they called police on us twice.
Yeah. Yes, they did.
Because so every time we retaliate now, they call the cops on us. Like we ended up being used to the cops.
Yeah,
okay.
Like we don't even mind.
It's okay now. Yeah.
Yeah. So what were you talking about the church build and the church building? So this other time while we are still busy now, like and all we talk about is this church building.
Yeah.
We even ask someone sitting next to you, have you paid? So my phone was flat, right? Remember we arrived early and I'm trying to charge my phone. I see this other security guy and then I asked him, hey, can you please help me charge my phone somewhere in this building? Okay, so I'm moving, this guy up and down, and now we're looking for where we can charge the phone. So I'm with Lesejo, right? Lesejo starts the conversation. We can't wait to get out of here, so we go to our own building. And then the security guy says, what are you talking about? Like, Major has bought this huge land and then he's going to build this huge church. When we were like, this guy, by just looking, like the way that security guy was talking about this, it was like he wasn't talking about the same person that we know. And this guy, do you see this man? Do you think this man has got a capacity to buy land? Where? And he was laughing at us as some of us, we are here to work. And you see, I'm a security guy, and you guys come here to give this man money. But I'm fine. I'm okay. I'm not complaining, because if he wasn't here, I wasn't gonna be working. But all I know is that this guy is just a bombanje.
There's no money there.
I'm like, what?
Like, but he was lying because he had money. The money that he got
the money
from
that
us.
he got from us.
Yeah.
So this guy, when he looks at me, he thinks I'm better than this. The major one.
Yeah.
Because I'm the one who's giving him money.
Yeah, you are the one who's giving him money.
Yeah.
Because remember the article, I remember that article. We were still waiting there outside for the church to start. Then I'll go online. Then I find this article that says there is another pastor there in this church. I remember that pastor, but there was a specific thing. His church is in Israel, so he comes here to visit. He's also from Malawi. And then there is an article that says he got beaten somewhere in Malawi. I don't know what he was doing. The cops kidnapped him. Somebody kidnapped him. And then the other time also the cops were beating him up. Like, you know, not someone that is highly respected the way we respect him this side. And then now they are complaining, they're saying there are other church leaders who actually want him out of the church because he took the money and he bought his side chick a house in midstream. Hey, you were so angry. It was a week after we paid that money, and they even said specifically the church building money. He took the church building money and he bought the side chick a house in midstream and an SUV. Yo. You were even, I think you even wanted to identify who's that side chick in that. See these girls who are sitting
now
there.
My mind was just
already on someone. You were so angry.
When I see someone passing by, I got to make up with
we wanted to see that person. That was really bad. Even so, I'd rather be on the other side of the thing, whole thing.
We think so. Let's just find a way of getting there as well. So,
so that
we are part of the scheme.
Exactly. That was it, guys. We wanted to just highlight the issue of the investment, what we know about the investment in the church
and the church
building money.
It never happened. There's no church. There's not even land.
Nothing. There's no such.
There's no such. We don't know what he did with the money because it was a lot.
So we love you so much, guys. Thank you for watching. And thank you for not skipping the ads. We're still gonna come back with other scenarios in that Umfana wase Malawi.
We love you. Bye-bye.
Bye.